Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary playing Zeri mid lane versus Aurelion Sol this game. It's a 5v5 challenger game. Literally, it's not always when you play inside challenger that you always get matched with challenger. Sometimes it matches you with high grandmaster, but believe it or not, literally every single person in this game is challenger. So I actually don't really see that often, just because it's not always challengers queuing. So it has to queue you with other people, right? It's way more grandmasters than challengers. But anyways, the runes this game are something that I've been doing more of, which is the scaling runes to make it so just in case something goes poorly, I can still become useful during the mid game around like 20 to 30 minutes, because sometimes you lose lane and that's okay. You can go like 0-3, you can still become useful later on. You know, I think it's actually worth just fighting. It's an even trade overall. Aesol is really good at shoving, so not sure if we're going to be able to punish that, but... looks like we can at least outshove with auto attacks. I've been taking attack speed recently. The attack speed allows me to... just have better pushing power and 1v1, because during the early game, you're not, poke, you're actually basically playing an AD carry. And also, it does help with the W, just barely, so... I got the big one. That's actually pretty big for us. It's always nice being able to steal those raptors. That's why I always go for first push. Because if you manage to get the big one, it really sets the jungler far behind. I have my E available, just in case I get ganked. We can go over one of those big walls. The thing is, stuns don't stop you from going over walls, but knockups do. So if we do get ganked by Bel'Veth, we do have to be a bit careful about her knocking me up as I begin the dash, because if she knocks me off the wall, I might have to burn a important summoner on my flash, so we don't want to do that. So she should be topside, so I'm just going to be playing towards my Lee Sin bot side. So if I do get ganked, I'll have a exit. Just trying to hit the wave here. If it hits the Aesol, that's always good as well, but... use my dash forward. Your dash is also an auto attack reset. I have barely mentioned that before, but in case you guys want to go for early trading, you can Q and then immediately EQ again. It's very fast, so... oh, I actually managed to hit that there. So I guess Lee Sin's just sitting around, mainly looking for a counter gank. That's why he's sitting inside this brush down here. I'm just keeping my camera somewhat upward. I want my camera to basically see if I get ganked. I'm not going to have my camera facing downward for camera movement. I definitely want to be able to see what's happening, right? Sometimes not really spoken about very often, cameras. This guy does not have TP himself, so I could always TP back. That's going to land on me, but that's okay. It doesn't really deal that much damage to me. A little bit of lucky proc, but... Aesol should rotate back mid. This is, like, really good for us. Ooh, did not manage to land that. Flash auto attack. My passive proc deals pretty decent damage early on, about 100, because it deals, like, 2% max, 3% max. That's still a decent chunk. 3% max plus 110. So, after magic resist, probably around... you know, I'm going to actually back over here. This Gnar probably would have stopped my base with his Q, so I'm just going to make it so he doesn't have that opportunity to stop me. I followed the roam because, believe it or not, even though Aesol has one of the best roaming powers in the game, like, with his E, I still have good roam myself, because I can glide over the big wall going topside. So that just really helps out a lot. And it's a good early start for us, because he didn't get assist or anything, and I managed to pick up a quick kill. Just use a little bit of poke damage on him since he's doing that. It's also a little bit of first strike gold, 12 gold there. It's almost worth a caster creep. Just gonna use W to shove this out. Always weaving in my passive procs on minions because that is how you get tier stacks without using any mana. So always just weaving those in just so I can continue stacking the tier. Because the more tier stacks I get... Whoa. I'm like losing track of my mouse. I'm using a brand new mouse, so it is not really very comfortable. You know, whenever I use a new mouse, in my opinion, it always feels kind of... I don't know how to describe it. It feels sticky, almost, because it's brand new rubber pads on the bottom that haven't been used at all. So... feels a little awkward at times. Might be able to get him. Ooh, very close. Almost landed it. Just fishing for some abilities. Notice how I'm playing up. I'm not scared, right? You don't have to be scared playing AP Zeri. You know, if I'm playing versus a Fizz or something, definitely, but... Because the thing is, if you play versus near these walls, not only does it allow you to zone the opponent with your W, but also you're still relatively safe, even though you're playing aggressive, because you have the wall to go over. So, if you play in the middle of the lane, you're not going to have these walls, and it's going to be much harder to poke. So playing near these walls is the most important. Of course, I'm playing near the bot wall, not only because of the pink ward, but that's also where my jungler is. So... I'm just gonna ping that they should be careful. Azel will, like, come down. You're going pretty damn deep here. There is, sometimes a bit over-aggression, you know. I mean, I'll be okay here. I don't mind taking that damage. They tried to kill, but believe it or not, Bel'Veth is top, which is actually really big. If Bel'Veth was bottom here, I noticed it because Poppy was pinging out. She was on golems or something. This could have turned out really bad for us, but because Azel roamed down, was unfortunately unsuccessful in killing the Lee Sin because the Lee Sin had flash, so he flashed away from that ultimate and kept himself alive, then they got a little bit low, so then my counter roam was successful because there was no Bel'Veth to counter my roam. Because if she was down here, she could have probably stopped me from going extremely deep underneath their tower and kill the low HP targets. So, really good on Poppy also to, like, leave lane and knock at Dove. Whenever you're playing the, quote, weak side is the side where your teammates are not really playing around. Weak side always changes at any point. Of course, like, weak side might turn into bot lane pretty soon because Lee Sin might need to collect his top camps, and then bot side will be weak side. It's good to sometimes just leave your tower, like the Poppy did, and don't die while your teammates are doing good stuff on the other side of the map. So, see where this guy is. Apparently, Azel just roam bot again, but I don't think he's going to be able to accomplish anything down there. I'm just going to shove out mid lane. We're almost level 9, and then we can actually one-shot that back wave. And just gonna fish for a random W. Did not hit the wall, just barely missed it. My bad on that one. We are starting the Rift Herald, so I'm just gonna rotate over to it. We did see Bel'Veth was bot side, so this should just be ours. I'm gonna even use my W on it. Nice, I even got it, so I got 100 extra gold there. I mean, pretty sure Lee Sin's not very happy about that, but I am. Ooh, ran straight into my ability. There's a little bit of poke damage here. I can just ulti just to, like, get him a little bit lower. Just throw out W. If it lands, it lands. Wow, he actually just started basing, so we got a free kill there. Rotating to this play now. Got that guy. I can slow this guy down, but it's really up to Poppy to, like, CC him. I'm not a champion that necessarily is good at chasing down these kills. So, Like, I can throw this out, and he just sidesteps. Difficult to land. The chasing isn't really worth it. We got 2 kills there. Not sure why the ace hole kind of just gave up, or maybe he was just thinking that I was just trolling, maybe? Like, oh, I can't believe he's chasing me after I am just running away and super far away, and didn't realize that my W could catch him there. Could be a possibility. Okay, we can just grab the back wave since we're finally level 9. And he wants to pop the rift. And I even got a chunk on that guy. 500 damage there. Okay, I'm just gonna jump away. I'm just trying to give Lee Sin a ward hop, but... I should escape here. I was trying to give him the ward hop over, but, I mean, it was a pretty uncomfortable position. I was pretty low. I have a lot to purchase. I didn't have my ultimate. I'm a poke champion, not really a I'm just gonna one-shot you until I'm really, really fed champion, so... It was probably just a bit of an overextension. We should just pop the rift and then immediately leave and not be too far forward. Because our 2v2 is actually weaker than theirs, except for when I actually have the ace hold low beforehand. Okay, so I'm going to start rotating bot here. We just shoved in mid. Look how low these guys are. I'm going to swap my pink ward bot side as well. We can see that they're even getting dope. Okay, that guy died to my ultimate. I even managed to grab another kill. Unfortunately, Tahm Kench might die here. I'm very sorry. I managed to land a decent W, though, for a little bit of extra damage. Lee Sin was busy doing the dragon, so he didn't rotate to help, but that's okay, because getting the objective is still pretty important. And we're just going to try to take this tower here. I used, even though I missed my W on the Rakan, what I did was I ultimate plus passive auto attack, which is the orange bar. It still deals pretty decent damage. Right now it deals 250 plus 7%, so probably around 300 something damage. And then my ultimate deals about 300 as well, so I can, like, kill people underneath half that are squishy. Of course, Rakan had Merc Treads, and he was even below that. He was more so 30% HP, but as an example, if Jhin is below half, I'm totally down with just ulti, passive proc. Don't even go for the W. One of the main differences is AP Zeri versus going the AD build is that you have Magic Pen, and not only that, but your passive and your ultimate will deal more damage AP than AD. If you guys were wondering why you even go AP in the first place. So... Now, Senna is, like, supporting me, which is fine, because Tahm Kench is actually the person who's supposed to be getting the CS, so it's fine. It's like a support roam. I don't mind her helping me out a little bit. This guy might step up here for this wave, so I'm just going to see if he does once the wave gets low. He might think that I base, and then I can just throw out a random W. Ooh, very close to landing it there. Very close. That was a worse W. I should have thrown it, like, upwards, so if you try to juke it, he might run into it. I want to buy a full Ludens. I do have the futures market, so I can go into debt here. Gonna go for the wave and also Jhin here. Just a little bit of poke damage on him. A lot of people run near the wave whenever they want to step up, so it's just a good point to throw it at them. I can even throw it here inside the little corridor. I was hoping maybe somebody would be there. Nice job on that. Throw down another one. Got that guy very low here. And not only that, but we are also... Oh, okay. Aesol is actually coming here. I'm just going to stop his stun, because stopping his stun is really important for my team. Even just throw this here, see if Bel'Veth was maybe doing her Raptors. I still had my ultimate going up, so I deal a little bit of on-hit damage. It's not too much. The biggest thing is the ultimate and the passive hit itself, but We do have, what, 32 magic damage and a little bit of physical damage extra on our Q, so... Nice. Not bad. The thing is, what they were trying to do there was they noticed that they had a good ASOL angle from bot side to look for a nice stun. So what happened was I stopped him from doing that angle, and stopping him from doing that angle was probably one of the reasons why we could even win that fight there. Because if ASOL was able to actually join the fight quickly with that stun and with that ultimate, it could have turned in really, really bad for us. So my job that fight was to stop the ASOL from doing what he needed to do to turn the fight, and then from that point onwards, we're just chilling. Now, this is still available. I'm just gonna throw this out. You never know if it might land on somebody. I did not get the first strike gold. That's how you know if it landed on somebody. So... I'm just gonna run because I'm worried about getting engaged on here. Ooh, goodness, this Gnar is really hard looking. Get ready for the flash. Just gonna flash that, because as long as that doesn't land, it's pretty good for us. Just throw down W here. Did not hit anybody, sadly. The Jhin stopped opening up with his ultimate. Just gonna auto attack Q. My auto attack did 500 there, so pretty decent. Almost got the Gnar. I was trying to get his position. The Q, my W was pretty bad there. I could have aimed it a little bit better, and I think it would have actually hit. So nice, killed that guy. 800 damage. Gnar has no magic resist, so if this lands, I'm going for a cutoff play. Oh, he jumped, but that's okay. We still have more shots coming in. It's fine. I have my whole entire team here. It's not like Gnar is going to one-shot me. You know, he's not fed or anything. I'm pretty strong. I'm full HP. Gnar is not going to deal almost 2,000 damage in one hit. If he's super fed, maybe, but we know that he's not, so we don't have to be scared of just running straight in. He doesn't have his teammates nearby. So... yeah, really solid game of AP Zeri. We're already inside of the mid game, and I'm as strong as I can be. That guy stopped my base, but what I'm going to do here is actually base, buy my Medjais, and immediately TP back in to this skirmish that's happening. Because this might turn into something really bad for us. So hopefully I can turn it around. Or not. Just use my ultimate. I can't believe that guy just lived there. I'm just going to dash away to reposition and then use it again. Did not land that either. The person lived with, actually 2 HP there. Got a little bit of a chunk on that ASOL. But I think that the fight might be over. They're still getting chased down by that Gnar. I don't think I can, unfortunately, catch this Bel'Veth. I got her golems, or a little bit of her raptors. The whole entire fight maybe would have changed if I just got that one kill on her. Just barely lived. I have to be a bit careful about her jumping on me. Bel'Veth is actually very good at running people down if she dashes at you and lands her W, so... I didn't have any walls I was nearby, so I don't feel that safe. She has to at least smite. I was trying to steal it away from her. Unsuccessful. I guess I will catch top wave in the meantime because Tahm Kench is mid. There's only one more dragon to take. What are you doing, Lee Sin, dude? First my blue and now this? Why do you do this to me? So drop this down. Now Lee Sin is trying to cut the ASOL from rotating. That's why he's standing here. Do not have my TP available. I need to build a Void Staff next, most likely. Okay, hit that guy. Pretty big. Just auto attack for that kill. Throw down W here to try to cut the ASOL. A little bit of damage. We'll just ulti him. And just throw this out. Oh, nice kill on the Senna R. Because I deal so much, I just use the ultimate into an auto and Q for to get him like low enough. We can even do Baron pretty quick because I have a 5-second cooldown, 700 damage ability. Makes it really easy to chunk it down with my team. Just throw down W. If it lands, he dies. It didn't though. Now we might get collapsed on here, which is the scary part. Just get him with the normal W there. It still deals pretty decent damage. I can even just jump away and just throw it down. That's the benefit of having the Zeri E, just so I can run away from even them trying to collapse on me. A huge, I was wondering if Gnar was maybe backing this brush. Looks like he wasn't. I almost have my TP available, so I'm just going to base to go for that Shadow Flame. The biggest spike for Zeri when they don't have that much magic resist. I was thinking about Void Staff because I saw the person going Sunfire Cape, but I'm like, whatever. I can still like kill this Gnar in like 2 hits, right? I can kill all their squishies and very quickly, and that's what I'm going to go for. Let's get that guy. If I land W on this Jhin, it should like almost deal probably 70% of his HP just because of how fed I am. I have 24 stacks on my Medjais. Just throw this out. Hey ASOL, I have an ulti just like you, except for mine deals 1,000 damage. They FF'd, so just running in and ulting. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that commentary. If you guys did, be sure to drop a like on the video, leave a comment below about what you thought about it. Playing Zeri inside of full Challenger gameplay, still absolutely popping off with it, and it's strong. It's really good if you know what you're doing with it. There's a lot of things, little things they have to go over, but she actually does. I'm getting better at laning with her as a normal AD carry, even though I do W max, doing those short W trades. I've played versus a Jace, which is a pretty difficult lane, and actually solo killed before. So, yeah. I guess I'll give it to Lee Sin. I actually don't really know who is the most deserving of it, but did most damage in the game. And yeah, so once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Did not make that much gold, but it was only 22 minutes in the game, and it was starting to generate a lot. And yeah, if you guys enjoy watching my content often, be sure to drop a subscription as well, as that also helps me reach out to new people. So once again, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.